Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today's guests are Mohammed and Safa, the couple who proved that love is truly blind on Love is Blind Habibi. They showed us that a strong emotional bond can build without ever seeing each other. So welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. We are so excited to have you here.
So Safa and Mohammed, you've been labeled as the golden couple.
Yes.
Do you like this title? Are you happy with this title? How do you feel about it?
We love it.
I love it. She's more into diamonds though. Yeah.
So diamond couple now?
Yes.
Diamond couple is, yeah.
Well, first of all, did you guys expect to get married and find love on the Love is Blind Habibi show?
No.
What was it? What was going through your head? Because, we have heard that you guys did not know that it was about a Love is Blind and dating show and so on when you first signed the contracts.
Absolutely true.
What was the thought process when you went there?
So we knew that it was something similar to Love is Blind, but it was a different name.
Yeah.
So then when we knew that was Love is Blind was like, okay, that was very nice. But of course, because it's the Arabic version of Love is Blind is a little bit different. So that was also very good to know. But I went for the experiment itself. So I wanted to live it, not for exposure, not for anything, but the experiment. I wasn't sure if I'm going to find the right partner there, to be honest. But here I am.
Congratulations, really.
Thank you.
So when you went to the show, did you really expect that you'll come out with, let's say, officially married or only with a partner?
So my mom and my sister-in-law, they were like, "You're gonna get married," and they were like so sure. I don't know, and it's scary, because the mom knows, right? For me, I was like, let's go and see what's gonna happen for the experiment, and then of course, I was ready to find the partner for sure.
Yeah.
So
What about you, Mohammed?
Oh no, I went there, zero expectations. Even my parents did not know that I'm going for a dating show.
No.
Did you
I told them the show. I don't know. My parents thought it's like acting or whatever it is. So when I remember the story when I called my mom and I was like, "Mama, I'm gonna get engaged," and she was like, so it's acting. At the last episode, you get engaged. I was like, no, it's for me. So they did not know actually that I'm gonna end up in that show. But then they just had to face the shock.
That must have been a shock.
But it's a happy moment for the moms, though.
Yeah. Because my mom always wanted me to get married, but it just worked. I had to take care of it.
So did you go for laughs or did you go to actually find someone?
Well, I went for the experiment, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting. I was bored, and then
Here you are, the golden couple.
Exactly. Yeah, I went for the experiment, and then suddenly, episode 2, 3. I want her. I just decided not to leave without her. Yeah, that's it.
But I want to get back to the pods.
Yeah.
When did you realize that? Oh my God, she is the one. And when did you realize that? Oh my God, he is the one.
Well, okay. So we spoke for a few hours, almost 10 hours. Okay, during the show.
Yeah.
I would say from the beginning, I saw something special about her. Like I've always wanted to talk to her more and more. But then I would say halfway through, I was like, she's the one. I'm not leaving without her. Yeah, that's it. So it was. There's a lot of things. We share a lot of values. We share a lot of. She's completely different than me. Like when it comes to personality.
But what was the key? One thing that happened that you're like, okay, no, she is the one.
I would say how feminine she is. Yeah, that's like my weak point.
First time I know this. You see, you learn every day something new.
What about you, Safa? What was the moment you knew that Mohammed was the one?
So from day one, he was top 5, let's say, and then
It's okay, it's fine.
It was top 5, but then I didn't get to know him very well at the beginning, and I actually had a different thought of him. I thought he was a bit more conservative than what I want for a partner. Yes, I didn't want to say that.
We're getting to that.
So he was going at the bottom of the 5. And then I started asking him more questions and getting more deep. Definitely, he ticked all the boxes that I wanted in a partner. So respect, family oriented. And then when I got to know that he's a little bit open-minded, then I was like, that's it.
That's it. Well, because as well, you previously mentioned, you just mentioned that he had some jealousy issues, right? So.
Do you call it issues?
Had.
Oh, he still has. Okay, well, sorry.
No, I'm joking.
Okay. Well, how did he overcome them? Did he overcome them, and how did he do that?
Shufi, at the very beginning, I think it's not jealousy, but maybe it's overprotection because you don't know how the person interacts with the real world. You don't know, you don't know where they're gonna put the boundaries. And I think as you, we've been now together for a year and 2 months. It's like this. Thank you. So as you go through that, you know how people behave in front of, situations and whatever. And I think that gives ease to the person that's, there is no need for that. Yes, of course, it's nice for someone to be jealous. And I always say, but there is a fine line. Yeah. So alhamdulillah, we got there. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been seeing us,
So خلاص no jealousy.
There is the nice jealousy.
You both come from completely different family traditions and cultures, okay? Iraqi, Palestinian. Did you face any issues adapting to each other's cultures, or do you feel like because we're all Arabs it was fine?
Well, no, to be honest. No. The culture is actually close between Arabs and Palestinians. There's a lot of Palestinians and Iraqi couples all over the world.
That's true.
But I don't think we faced any problem with their culture because they're kind of similar when it comes to our tradition, values. I think no, we did not face that.
Yeah, absolutely. And my brother is married to a Palestinian, so I already
that's a very nice.
So I'm already I know what
balance
is
it out.
So
Well, I want to ask that. Did you guys feel like there were some external factors that maybe might have affected your relationship? Because of course, a lot of things when you're around a lot of people and you were in the villa as well, right? So were there external factors that might have contributed to the effect of your relationship in any negative form?
During the show or after the show?
During the show, I would say.
I don't think so, but the only thing was about traveling. Yeah, the traveling part. Yeah, is about her work.
Her work.
But actually, because at the beginning of the show when we spoke, she was like 1 month. She's gonna be away, and 1 month she'll be here.
So you had to travel after, right?
Yeah, but it changed now. She's doing 1 week, I guess.
Yeah, he's only married for the
Look at how beautiful this is. Both of you guys compromising for each other. That's beautiful.
So another question is that we know that according to the contract of Love is Blind show, you have to disclose your relationship for a whole year. You were not allowed to share it online or anywhere. How were you able to hide your relationship for a whole year? You're married, you're not even dating, you're married. It must be really difficult.
Well, a lot comes in my head. It's very, very, very difficult. Okay, especially when the show aired.
Yeah.
So before the show aired, no one knew you. But then after the show aired, remember the incident at the mall. So I was like, let's go to the mall. It was a weekday. Okay, I was like, no one. She was like, no, people would recognize us. Like, you think no one would. Went to the mall, and then suddenly people started commenting, maybe they're still together. They're still together. They're having coffee here. They're having coffee there. I know this was like a little. So I would say it was hard. It was hard because there's a lot of occasions where I have to attend alone, and she has to attend alone.
Yeah.
So and then we meet at home, and then we need to be very picky about the places we go to. So I believe that it was the hardest, to be honest, from the show until the reunion.
That is really hard. I mean, I can never imagine having to go discreet. But I want to ask about the wedding. Now, the wedding was on the show. Now, did it feel like it was staged or did it feel real? Because, of course, I know that as a woman, when you're planning your wedding, you want to do it your way and.
So alhamdulillah, we kind of did it our way in the sense that we chose how it looks like and we chose all the details and the flowers and everything, but everything was very squeezed in a very short time. Yeah, the wedding dress, I had to find it in 1 day and I was stressing because I could not find it until 10 p.m. And it's like, go to the store and try to find it here. And I was like, there's nothing that I like. And then it gets stressful because the wedding was in a couple of days. It's not like you have a lot of time. So it was what we chose, but it was very, very in short time. But then we didn't have a lot. We couldn't invite. We had a limit on how many people we would invite. So therefore, I'm doing another wedding. And this time I'm gonna take my time.
You guys are planning
another wedding?
Yes.
Really? Oh my God, that's actually really smart. I was gonna ask that question because I wanted to ask if you would go back, what would you do differently regarding your wedding?
To be honest, if I would go back, I will repeat everything exactly the same, except Mohammed took a lot of time to convince his family.
It wasn't convincing. It was
It
getting
wasn't
it was
convincing.
logistics.
Logistics.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, I will do it all the same. But like we got married very, very fast, and we had to hide it in a way for a whole year.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So it's just like for the family and friends, they were like, suddenly we're married and suddenly we didn't say anything and we're not sharing anything and we're not sharing any pictures and no one's allowed to see. So I think now we just want to do it, like relax and the whole world needs to know and see.
But that's
everything.
exciting.
Yeah.
That's really exciting. So your family
Yeah,
were allowed
yeah.
to know that you're married, and your friends were allowed to know, or
Yeah, so our family were there, so
Yeah.
the small family, like parents and,
friends?
siblings, and friends only some.
only some?
Yeah, but then we went back, like I went back to work and I told them I'm married. But then they were like, what
What
happened?
happened?
Yeah, because,
So I really want to ask a question that's been on my mind ever since I watched the show. Okay, who gets the rings?
Who gets what?
Who gets the rings?
The rings.
Yeah. So when you propose,
Yeah, when we proposed.
yeah.
Yeah. And how would you know like your size and
Yeah.
so-
It's,
Yeah.
We coordinate with them.
Yeah, you
It was
coordinate.
Like that, yeah.
So the proposal day, the reveal day,
Yeah.
they have taken the size of
okay,
of our fingers. So they take it from day one when you go in, which is scary.
Exactly.
So like
They
they
took-
prepare you like in case something has happened.
Even the suit. Even though
Even
we
the
did a
suit.
fit out, yeah.
And
It was the
we-
first day, in case
Yeah.
you.
Oh, so you do
Yeah.
fittings before?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then your weight changes
Yeah.
during the show
Yeah.
because you're like
weight or do you gain weight?
For me it's almost the same. But
Yeah.
Mohammed, you lost weight.
I actually lost weight during
Yeah,
the
you
show.
lost a lot of
because like
Yeah.
it's like if you're like it's a bigger one, then maybe
Yeah, I lost weight. They had to change the whole thing.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
they actually made us. They made a mistake with the trouser. I believe. Then they had to come home. And give me another weight. Yeah, it was a hassle. But this is what they do. Yeah, they take your
Oh, they take everything measurements before
everything,
you
all
go into the
measurements.
show.
Yeah,
Okay.
before the show.
But then the reveal ring was not the same as this ring. So this ring, we went actually together to choose it, and
Yeah.
I chose
That's
what I
cute.
liked. Yeah.
Really, really nice. Yeah.
that really is cute because of course it's like a lot of things that happen and it's like we don't know what's going behind the scenes, so there are a lot of questions. But I want to ask, since you guys have been married for like a year and 2 months, how was the first year of marriage? Like, was it easy? Was it difficult? Because of course in the pod it's like different, and then like when you see each other, right?
Well, I would say, okay, so there's something she's been always saying, that marriage is not easy. And I'm convinced, now that it's not easy. At the beginning, we had we had a lot of ups and downs because you get to know the person. Like you want to spend the rest of your life with this person, but still seeing this person every day. Like I'm 38, like almost 38, so I've been living alone my whole life. So getting someone. It's kind of hard, it's different. So we had our differences and all of this, but at the beginning we had a lot of arguments, but then I think things went smoothly. But still, like we do face a lot of challenges, which is any couples can do, to be honest.
I mean, of course, every
Yeah.
couple do fight
Exactly.
or even argue.
So I trust you're not married yet.
Yeah.
But you're beautiful. Hopefully soon. Marriage is a start of something. It's not an end that خلاص we got married and that's it. It's just a start of a new relationship, and it's very, very bumpy at the very beginning because no matter how much you know a person, but once you sign that certificate of marriage and you're behind the one doors, it's you
True.
get to know the true personalities.
That is scary.
And it's beautiful, but it's just like how to manage with it. And to be honest, you also start learning about your own self.
Yeah.
You
Really?
start knowing.
In what ways?
knowing-
Like,
So you start knowing is like I only got to know that I'm very, very, very sensitive. And like I knew I'm sensitive, but not to that extent. Like I can get really like, angry from the tone of the word, or it can like I can feel like, oh, I'm not appreciated, or no. So these things you don't, because when you're with your friends and your family, the tolerance and the patience
Yeah,
of
it's
everything is different than when you
That's
are
true.
with your husband. Yeah.
It's like you're building a whole different life and a whole different persona, which is both of you combined together.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And you're
Very
like
true.
putting a building blocks. So, at the very beginning, I was kind of, I wasn't really that happy that the show is only going to be aired after 1 year, because we felt like, okay, we're missing one whole year of our lives.
So,
But now that it happened, I actually feel, thank God, that they only aired it after 1 year, because that whole year, it actually helped us a lot to create a bond
So.
And we are way more stronger now that we can face a lot of things. Otherwise, at that time, it was a bit fragile.
Yes. It was.
So would you say that you changed in this year? Like your personality changed?
أكيد.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
To the
With
better.
all the improvising and
I would say to the change to
the better.
Yeah, يعني مش the whole personalities, but when you get married, you start adjusting to each other. So there is this part, which I believe both have done.
Yes.
And you learn from each other a lot.
Well, we now have a game segment.
To see if you actually know each
If
other.
you actually know each other. And as well, of course, we have...
Two
Do you want the green one or do you want the blue one?
I want blue, because I'm wearing blue.
So I had to ask you first.
طب ما I'm wearing ايش بنفسجي؟
You're wearing grey. You have like
Okay,
blue
well.
earrings.
So, do you want to explain the game now?
Okay, so basically we're gonna ask you a bunch of questions, okay? And you both have to write it down. Okay, but don't show each other. Don't show each other.
Okay.
And on the count of 3, you show us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want to see if you guys...
So it's-
but
And
no
my
cheating.
handwriting, my spelling, insane.
It's fine.
We
It's
will
okay.
call it Love is Blind, but can you read my mind?
Okay.
It's blind, but can you read my mind? Okay.
I love how this chair is like higher. So I
I
can
know, but I'm telling
No cheating, no cheating. Okay, so I will be here. So, question number 1. What's the one thing Mohammed does that makes you laugh the most?
and I respond as well.
Yeah, both of you.
Hide.
you. Yeah, no. Fine.
ما في شيء.
You don't know. You're the one who's making her laugh.
What?
Oh, what does... Wait, I
No, but this
Can
is
you
you have
start
to
the
write it.
question?
What's the one thing Mohammed does that makes you laugh the most?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Right. So I need to write it.
Okay,
Yeah, and then you have to show it.
understood.
Just don't show your answers because I can see, okay?
What do you do?
No.
That's not,
No. We should have been.
yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Can you show us? 1, 2, 3.
thinking.
My mom.
What was it?
So Mohammed says my moves, dance, and just being. Can you show us some moves?
That is so cute.
Just
yeah.
being him. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Why don't you show us the moves? That would be amazing.
now?
Yeah.
Break it down.
No.
No. مش على الصبح.
Okay, it's fine. It's okay, no worries.
Okay. Second question. You have a. If you want, like you can erase it if you want.
You have yours.
Oh,
There's also this one if you want.
أنا بعمل
Yes, yes,
template.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
yeah.
fine.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Okay. Who's more likely to forget an anniversary?
Anniversary?
Oh.
What?
Anniversary.
الله أكبر.
أكبر.
أنت اللي بتنسي أكتر واحدة.
We can write it here, by the way, حبيبي, so everyone can see.
I'm saving space.
Muhammad said Safa and Safa said Muhammad. So you both of you are going to forget the anniversary? Like the anniversary is going to
When-
come
we
and
did
When is our anniversary? Let's do a test.
When is the anniversary?
Okay, well, when is the anniversary?
14/10. لا شو 4 صح 14/10 اوه ماي جاد
أي سنة?
ايه شو اي سنة؟ السنة الماضية يا ستي
Which was it?
That was not my question. That was her question.
So no one's going to forget the anniversary.
Because I
Next
know
year
that
they're
he-
going to come and both of you are going to celebrate.
I know he learned my birthday very well. That's what I'm sure of.
Okay.
86 Yeah.
Had to say it really loudly.
It's a rhythm.
Well, what's the one word that sums up your relationship?
Oh, wait.
He's a lefty. So cute. So he writes next to me.
Oh, that is
so
cute.
What would you do?
Peace and
Love. I wanted
Peace
to
and
write love,
love.
but I was
That
like,
is
yeah, it's too
cute.
cliche.
Okay. That is cute.
Miss Universe answers, yeah? Okay, what's one thing Safa can't live without?
Oh, a lot.
Can it be like it's an object? It should be like something.
Yeah, it can be an object, can be a person, can be anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a person, then it's.
Oh,
That is cute. Okay, well,
very
that is
nice.
cute. Okay, well, I wanted to answer what's one thing Mohammed cannot live without? Safa and
So me and shawarma, not
Actually,
me and Mansa.
music is right. But
Oh, can I
my
ask you
music.
about that video? Like when you posted, and what was I actually seeing when Safa
The
was
shawarma.
walking? Yeah.
Oh my god, I got a lot of hate from this video.
So that video is like, are they still together? Are they not still together?
Exactly,
A lot of
that's
people
what they thought. Like
questioning.
even like, people thought that we broke up, and then I started making fun of her.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So people were attacking you.
yeah, they were attacking me. But some people are like, you don't get the humor out of it. But yeah, do I regret it? No. But yeah.
Did you know that he's gonna post this video before he posted it?
Yes.
Yeah, you approved it.
Well, I was the one who did it.
She's the one who edited. She's like, no, that shawarma doesn't look good. Yeah, let's try another one. Yeah, hadi lahma.
So-
How's chicken?
So Mohammed has like his humor,
Yeah.
which wasn't shown that much on the show. So the show shows the romantic, the lovey-dovey, but he has a huge like humor kind of side of him. So when he does things like that, I understand it.
Yeah.
So when he told me like I'm thinking of this, I was like, okay, let's do it. And then everyone was like, are you okay with him? Like, yes.
Yeah, it's respectful.
I just had to know like she's talking
what's the
that
one
out.
thing that you love about him, and what's the one thing that you love about her?
I love.
After a year of marriage.
After a year of marriage?
Of course, yeah.
I love how supportive she can be. Like she's معاك على الموت. يعني she's a ride or die.
he is very supportive as well, and calm.
So is love really blind?
Yeah, definitely.
Love is blind. Say Shafiq, love is blind. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I mean, I
Thank you for
enjoyed
having
it.
us.
I
loved
loved the interview
it was
with
really
you
nice interview.
guys. And thank you so much, Masa, for being
Thank
here as
you,
well.
thank
And
you.
thank you all for tuning in. So stay tuned tomorrow for another show. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.